Hi everyone, this is Mark here from SnowandSun.co.uk. I'm going to give you a really quick rough guide on waxing your snowboard. This is for ones like me who want to save a few pounds before they hit the mountains. It's not that difficult to wax your board. Should make it glide a lot faster on the snow. It's about the sixth one I've done, and it seems to work pretty well. So I'll give you my tips. All you need to wax your board is I use general purpose ski and snowboard wax. Unless you're really racing or you know your conditions of the piece, there's no point in trying to choose the ultimate wax. So general purpose wax does the job nicely. Plastic scraper, quite a long one, the longer the better. That's quite a short one, but it can be quite tricky to scrape the wax off on a big one, so I like a short one. It's hard plastic, not bendable, good to scrape off. And a cheap iron that gets nice and hot. If you can find a cheap one that's not steam, the better. You don't have any water in it, but it just glides a bit smoother. But it's just a £5 one from Curry's. So first job is to clean the base of your board. I've already done the base on this one. You can get some citrus cleaning products, or you can drip a layer of hot wax on the board and scrape it off when it's still warm to clean the base. So all we do is get our bar of wax, nice hot iron, and we literally just melt the wax onto the board. See there, drips on nicely. It can be tempting to put too much wax on. If you put too much on, you spend quite a long time scraping it off. So we just dribble the wax, give it a good spread all over the board. So we have a close-up of the wax dripped on the board. You can see there the kind of spread I've got on that. Might be a little bit too much, but we'll see when we spread it out. So there you go, that's your first step. You get a nice hot iron, and you literally sit there and melt the wax into the base of the board, spreading it out. To start with, I use a circular motion to get the wax flowing. Make sure you don't get the base too hot. Then we start to build up a nice spread of wax all over the surface of the board. Heating the base opens up the pores on the base, so the wax starts to absorb into the base. Much better than the rub-on waxes, because that doesn't really penetrate the base. So we can take a look at what that looks like now. You see there, the wax is spread out over the surface of the board compared to the drop wax we had there. Once you've spread all the wax over the board, look nice and smooth, nice even coat on the board. You'll leave that to cool down now before we can scrape it off. Probably leave it for about 5-10 minutes and get a can of beer, some music, and we'll come back to scrape it off. So now the board's cooled down, nice and cool to the touch, take our plastic scraper, and you're to work from the top of the board down to the base. Get your scraper, just start to scrape the wax off the base. Once you've scraped all the wax off your board, brushed off the excess wax, what we've got to do now is add a bit of grain into the wax surface. You can get proprietary like scouring pads for this, starting off quite coarse and then working their way down. I've run out of those, so I'm just going to use a green scourer to add a bit of grain to the surface. And we start from top to bottom, moving quite hard into the board to add some grain into the surface. What the grain does is it helps the water, as the board glides over it, travel down the length of the board, kind of like the tread on the car. There we have it, one wax board ready for the slopes. You can spend a bit more time graining, which you will do now, just to get a really nice finish on it.